Today is day 85. I'm going to see if I can do more of these outside. I enjoy the nature, the scenery. Also, starting to reflect my internal state. More nature, less indoors. So, it'll be interesting to track these final 15 to see how they correlate with my internal state. Saying I love myself every day is, for the past few days, it just even brings me out of nature in a different way. So, really looking forward to that. And today was a magical day, really magical. Started off 5 in the morning, woke up, meditated, and then I went to the gym. I got a lift in and came back and went to Great Morning, which my friends Ellen Cam host. I've yet to have a bad experience. I don't believe I ever will, where you do 10 gratitudes, 10 affirmations, and one healthy, high vibe habit for the day. And you go into these breakout rooms and then you get a chance to speak to people and connect with people early in the morning, deeper than you would typically speak to somebody. And it's just really great. So I did that. What else did I do? Right after that, I FaceTimed Elle and Cam. We spoke for 20 minutes. Then I went to Tai Chi with my friends the Sweeneys, who I got dinner with last night. Went to the river and did Tai Chi. It was me, them two, and then it was an instructor dude there. And it was so great. It was so connected just to do with us four. Really special. And the perfect 30-minute practice. Went to that and then came home and started ripping calls all day. And the calls were phenomenal. The calls were so great. And I spoke to the coolest people today. I really did. And I felt so grateful to, some ways, touch their stories. Sometimes they touch mine. And together we just created magic. So, feeling really blessed. And feeling like the I love myself practice that I'm doing here, I feel its impact. Because even though I was doing some of the similar stuff that I had done in the past, the way in which I went about it today was different. And it was with more gratitude, more appreciation, more love. And I really think the I love myself practice really played a role in that. I think Great Morning plays a role in that. I think upholding my commitments, I think being on day 73 of 75 hard plays a role in that. And I heard from quite a few people today just how inspirational my story, my journey has been, this go around, this dark place to this light place. And I have a lot of gratitude for people following along the journey and keeping up on my mental state and keeping up on me and what I'm up to. It really means a lot to be able to touch people's lives and to be able to be connected with people in the realest way. I have no interest in creating content for the sake of creating content. I want to create content to be seen deeply and to connect deeply. And it's so cool to hear the ways in which people have been impacted by the stuff that I've been putting out. Yeah, it's really touching. And what I'll say is that the journey of connecting deeper with yourself is 100% worth it. 100% of the time. It could be painful, and it may force you to feel things that you've been putting away or brushing aside. And I know on the other side of that, how worth it really is, and how much you gain in the process. If you can really tap into your own feelings, if you can go to that place, you will be rewarded with connection. It just requires you to see yourself, to love yourself as you truly are, in order for somebody to meet you in that place and for you to receive them in that place. Because if somebody compliments you and is like, I love this quality about you. Let's say it's your smile, right? Let's say somebody says, I love your smile, but you hate your smile, or you just feel neutral about your smile. It won't matter that somebody says they love it. It will brush right off you, so you won't be able to fully receive it. So that's kind of why the journey of really feeling your emotions and coming to full love and acceptance for yourself is worth it. Because when somebody says, I love your smile, you could say thank you and really mean it and let it in fully, as opposed to brushing it off or pretending that your smile doesn't exist. And so what I hope to show people on this journey that I'm on is that the love and acceptance for yourself, the feeling your feelings, the actual depth, going to the depth of your emotions, allowing yourself to cry if you feel like you need to cry, allowing yourself to be truthful about the thing you always wanted, telling your partner how you actually feel about them in each situation, telling your friend how you feel about them, being unafraid to potentially hurt someone else because you know you need to say the truth to that person, and firstly to yourself. It's all worth it. And you can hear something like that and you could be like, okay, sounds great. You could hear something like that and be like, I actually know what I need to say to someone right now. I actually know the exact thing. Maybe the exact thing just came up for you when I say you need to tell the truth and you need to feel your emotions fully. There might be something you've been repressing for a long time. And that's really why I do the coaching, because yeah, you can look at it and you can be with that emotion yourself, and you could be with that situation yourself. But unless and until somebody actually sees you in that place and allows you to recognize that it's okay, it's very difficult to just forgive yourself. You can do it. You absolutely can let it go if it's just you and you. But I think it's more difficult. And so that's why I do the work that I do, so that people can feel comfortable in their own skin, so that they can love themselves fully as they truly are, and come to terms with the situations that unfold in their lives, because so much shit happens as a human being, and so much of us are holding situations against ourselves that we can just let go in this moment, if we so choose, and if someone loves us fully, even though we did that thing. And so my call to you is to recognize that, to face that, so that you can bring that to someone else, and somebody else can have the opportunity to free you as well as yourself. I think it starts with yourself, to come to terms with it, and then you bring it up to somebody, and someone lets you off the hook in a loving way, and lets you know, maybe you wouldn't do the same thing today, but You don't have to hold it against yourself. And so that's kind of, I don't really remember how I got on that tangent, but I think it's important and I think it's worth it. And I just got even more proof today of just how worth it is because of how deeply I connected with awesome human beings from around the world, different continents. I think I had 10 to 15 calls today, random strangers. I feel so blessed to be with these people, to see their stories, for them to see mine. And I feel like this is just the beginning of what? Who knows, but very grateful. Very grateful for it all. And very grateful for you for tuning in today. Sending you love, wishing you well, and hoping you feel a deep sense of peace for yourself and the world around you. Be well. Peace.